Hey y'all, welcome back to Mambo for Life. My name is Trina, and today we are getting back to the moolah, honey, because these past few weeks, DoorDash and Grubhub, it's been dripping. The money payout is so much lower, but I'm glad to see that we're back, at least for right now, back to normal. I know everybody spends their money on gifts during the holiday season and stuff like that, so it's expected. But today, definitely bouncing back. I've had 3 decent orders today, and which I've only been doing it for about an hour. The last 2 were pretty trash, so I came to the store just to see. I gotta get some more stuff for the kids for when they go back to school, which has been pushed back, y'all. They originally pushed it back a day, and now it's been moved back, I want to say, about 2 weeks, which is super trash. But yeah, I'm about to run in here real quick, see what I can get, and then I will be back. Done shopping. They did not really have too much of anything I was interested in. A lot of the stuff they have is just garbage. I mean, I'm not about to buy my child, my 8-year-old, a shirt that says Savage on it, and that's like the majority of their clothing is super hood trash. It's just super ghetto, so I was not able to get too much in there. But I did find Kentrell some more jeans. These are decent, and they're not super skinny. That's another reason why I hate shopping here. A lot of their male jeans are so skinny. It's crazy. I got Imari some jeans, some black jeans. And then I got Tashawn 2 pair of sweats. They were $10 each. And then I got this beautiful bag, y'all. It is so pretty. I mean, it says beautiful in every shade. That's so cute. So, and that was only 99 cents. So, a nice little deal. But yeah, I'm about to start back Grubhubbing. Hopefully I get some orders. Alright guys, so I just ordered the kids some shoes. I got 3 pair, 2 for Imari and 1 for Asante from Adidas website. And I went through Rakuten, so if you guys do not know about that, definitely add that because you get money back. But I wanted to show you guys, I paid $128.13 and got back $17.55. I have to buy my kids shoes regardless, so it's good that I just get the money back. So far I've gotten $100 since I've been using it. So today we're going to be talking about day 5 of KWANZAA, which is Nia. Does anyone remember what Nia was? Or Nia is? It is purpose. Purpose. Do we remember what purpose is?
Like you have a purpose for something?
Mm-hmm. Your purpose. Everyone has a purpose. In the Bible, which we haven't gotten to that part yet, but God talks about how he made all of us with a purpose. All of us have our own specific gifts, right? Remember when we talked about Cain and Abel and how Cain was jealous of Abel?
Yep.
But, right? We talk about how we shouldn't be jealous of people because no matter what or how much someone else has, we know God has something for us that's specifically just for us. So when we talk about our purpose, what's up, Control? Are you chewing food? I've already finished chewing. So when we talk about our purpose as it relates to KWANZAA, we're talking about like KWANZAA in the sense of like in the Black community. What is your purpose in the Black community? How will you contribute to the Black community? So that's what we'll be talking about. So everybody, like we said, has a purpose. Some of us are meant to, maybe you could be a lawyer, maybe you could be a doctor, right? But a lot of us don't make good decisions to get us to follow through with our purpose. Why do you think that?
They're probably jealous.
Well, jealousy.
Of what you got, or they're just probably trying to use you to get something.
Okay.
You focus on what other people think of you?
Yeah, focusing. That's a big one. In the Black community, for some reason, if you're a straight A student, which in any community, people are going to talk about you, right? If you're like the smart of the smart. But if you're like if you have straight A's and you don't want to do things that could be considered criminal, in the Black community, that will get you talked about. They'll call you scary, or they'll call you soft, right? So those are things that we have to be mindful of. Those are the things we have to be careful of, because clearly if that person is doing things that's opposite of what's going to get them to where they need to be, obviously they don't have their best interest in mind. So what is the likelihood that they're going to have your best interest in mind? Slim to none, right? So how do you think we should react to people who are trying to get you off your purpose? Ignore them. Educate them.
Yeah.
That was you about to definitely avoid them. A lot of times, honestly, you can't even be friends with people who are just on a mission to not be great. And that's the thing about life. That's why I tell you guys, you have to stay focused. You have to know what you want, even now, as a child, that you want to be great. You don't have to know the specific thing you want to be. You can change. Control's changed his dream job 5-6 times, and he's only 13. Right? So it's probably going to change some more by the time he's 18 and an adult. So you don't necessarily have to know exactly what it is, but you do need to be aiming for greatness. You need to be aiming to try to fulfill your purpose. Right? A lot of people don't do that. They're not focused. So what are some things you could do to be a contribution to the Black community as far as fulfilling your purpose?
Trying to educate people.
Educate people, yeah.
Try not to try not to do bad things.
Definitely, yeah. Especially when you get to a certain age, you have people looking up to you.
You have to do bad things.
Yeah.
To rob the bank.
Definitely don't want to rob banks. But when you get to a certain age, you have people looking up to you. And we don't want to be a bad example to people. Right? Because if, let's say you are older, you have a family, and, you're breaking the law. Well, you're setting the example for your children that it's okay to break the law. And we don't want to set those type of examples, right? Because the sad thing is that's what's pushed on Black people, especially in the media. A lot of the movies that we have that are strictly for Black people have us in what type of, have us playing what type of characters? We're thugs, right? They have us feminine men, yeah. Very emasculated women, yeah, that's a whole nother issue for real. But they don't paint us in a good way, right? And so when people, that's why we have to watch the things that we even watch. That's why I'm so, I don't want to say picky, but I'm very skeptical of the things that I allow you guys to watch, because in psychology class we learned of this thing called self-fulfilling prophecy. If you see something enough, if you watch enough movies that say, hey, you're a thug, hey, you're a criminal, hey, it's okay to steal, hey, it's okay to have 20 different kids by 5 women, it's, if you see that enough, it becomes part of who you identify with, right? And by the time you are an adult, that's nothing to you. It's just a part of who you are. So that's why I encourage you to, if we listen to some songs, right, that are probably not the best thing for us to listen to, but at the same time we educate ourselves that we understand it's just entertainment. It's not a code to live by. These people are not someone to find inspiration from, right? They're coming to get their cash, and they could care less about what you do in your life. So we can dance to it, right? But we don't take a lot of this stuff serious.